Hi, my name is Hassan. I'm a student at Deakin University and I'm doing Bachelor's of IT. For my folio, I chose the concept 3, which is to design a game in which the player controls a bacterial microbe which travels in the blood plasma in veins and arteries to impact the human organs such as heart, brain, and lungs. The hardware platform for this conceptual game is iOS and Android phones or other devices. The game rules for this game are that the player has to swim through the blood plasma in the arteries and veins, kill as many rivals as possible before they kill you, penetrate to kill cells, and etc. The target audience for this game are young teenagers aged 14 to 18. Moving on to the research report. The chosen concept that belongs to the action arcade genre of games is based on biological method of human body. The reason why I chose this concept is to design my game. I have always been fascinated by human body, and so after reading an article by Faust, my interest got further piqued, and I decided to come up with this idea and work on this concept. The article published by Nature International Journal of Science wrote about the manipulation of host cell by certain pathogens. After reading the article, I thought of how intriguing it would be to introduce a concept that revolved around the structure of the host cells and when affected. Down below are a few examples of how the game is gonna look. These few pictures show the gameplay screens, and these pictures are taken from several different games, such as microbe war games, virus attack games. Now moving on to asset management. I have sorted all the assets in folders, and it is separated in audio assets and visual assets, which I designed myself. Down below is the asset list. I used a tabling method in which I made a few columns and rows which separate name, type, category, and the file name of the visual assets. Underneath that is audio asset list, which is also a table, and it shows the name, type, category, duration, and etc. Next is visual assets development. So this is a 2D example. Underneath that is a document which shows how I designed using 3ds Max. And then it is the final asset screenshot. And I used a similar process in all other examples. In this page, I have described how I created the audio assets using the Audacity software. This page shows the list of final assets. For the visual assets, I have given a link of Sketchfab, and the audio assets, I have uploaded them directly. This is the mood board. This consists of a few screenshots and pictures which shows the theme and nature of my game. This is the timeline of my folio in which I have shown the progress of how I went through the whole process. In the end, I would say my progress so far has been good and satisfactory for me. I learned to use two different softwares, 3ds Max and Audacity, for visual assets and audio assets. I reached my goals of designing 3 assets. However, I designed 4, but I don't consider this to be the end. I will work further on this. and continue building over the leftover visual assets. Thank you.